The scandals, triumphs, and final days of Hulk Hogan, wrestling's most controversial icon. Hulk Hogan wasn't just a wrestler, he was an era. With his trademark bandana, handlebar mustache, and electrifying presence, he helped define wrestling in the 1980s and 1990s. But outside the ring, Hogan's life was a roller coaster of fame, fortune, controversy, and personal tragedy. From high-profile lawsuits and shocking scandals to family drama and health struggles, this is the incredible and often turbulent life of Hulk Hogan. Early life and family roots. Born Terry Eugene Bollea on August 11, 1953, in Augusta, Georgia, Hogan was the son of construction foreman Pietro Bollea and dance teacher Ruth Moody. With a mixed heritage of Italian, Panamanian, Scottish, and French ancestry, young Terry moved to Port Tampa, Florida, at just a year and a half old. As a teenager, he played baseball and became obsessed with professional wrestling after watching icons like Dusty Rhodes and superstar Billy Graham. That early fascination would later define his legacy. Rise to wrestling fame. Hulk Hogan rocketed to stardom in the 1980s, becoming the face of the WWF, now WWE. His immense charisma and physique made him a pop culture phenomenon. He captured his first WWF championship in 1984 and headlined multiple WrestleManias, battling legends like Andre the Giant and Randy Savage. With his Hulkamania slogan, red and yellow gear, and booming catchphrases, Hogan transcended wrestling, helping bring the sport into mainstream entertainment. Legal controversies. The Richard Belzer incident. In 1985, comedian Richard Belzer invited Hogan onto his talk show and asked for a demonstration of a wrestling move. Hogan reluctantly complied with a guillotine choke that knocked Belzer unconscious. Belzer hit his head, resulting in a scalp injury and hospitalization. He later sued Hogan for $5 million. Though the actual settlement was never confirmed, it reportedly landed closer to $400,000. Steroid trial testimony. In 1994, Hogan testified against WWF owner Vince McMahon in a federal trial about steroid distribution. While Hogan admitted to using anabolic steroids since the late 1970s, he made it clear McMahon neither sold them to him nor pressured him to take them. His testimony undermined the prosecution's case, and McMahon was found not guilty. Sexual assault allegation and lawsuit. In 1996, Hogan faced a sexual assault accusation from a businesswoman who had worked with his restaurant Pastamania. She alleged Hogan assaulted her after an event. Hogan responded by suing her for extortion, claiming the woman attempted a financial settlement in exchange for silence. She filed a countersuit in 1997. Close associate Gene Akerlund supported Hogan's defense, saying he was with Hogan all day. Gawker sex tape scandal. In 2012, a leaked sex tape featuring Hogan and Heather Clem, wife of radio personality Bubba the Love Sponge, surfaced online. A clip was posted by media site Gawker, sparking a major legal battle. Hogan sued for invasion of privacy, seeking $100 million in damages. Although Gawker defended itself on free speech grounds, Hogan won the case and was awarded $115 million. Billionaire Peter Thiel, who had his own issues with Gawker, helped fund Hogan's legal expenses. Eventually, the two parties reached a $31 million settlement. Hogan later admitted on The Howard Stern Show that the tape and publicity deeply affected him, calling it the lowest point of his life. False claims and exaggerations. Throughout his career, Hogan was accused of exaggerating or fabricating parts of his story. Claimed Elvis Presley was a fan, despite Presley dying before Hogan debuted. Said time zone differences let him wrestle 400 days in a year. Alleged The Undertaker injured his neck, later disproven. Claimed he was asked to play bass for Metallica and the Rolling Stones. Claimed to have turned down the lead role in The Wrestler, 2008. Infamously bragged about a 10-inch penis, only to later admit it was part of the Hulk Hogan character. Family drama and relationships. Marriage to Linda Claridge. Hogan married Linda Claridge in 1983. They had 2 children, Brooke and Nick, and starred in the reality TV series Hogan Knows Best. In 2007, Linda filed for divorce, claiming she discovered Hogan's affair with a younger woman named Christiane Plant. Hogan denied infidelity but acknowledged Linda's suspicions in his 2009 autobiography. The divorce settlement was steep. Hogan lost 70% of their liquid assets, around $10 million in total. He admitted this led to deep depression, even contemplating suicide. He credited co-star Layla Ali for helping him through that dark period. Later relationships. Hogan began dating Jennifer McDaniel in 2008, married her in 2010, and divorced in 2022. In 2023, he got engaged to yoga instructor Sky Daly. The couple married on September 22, 2023. Faith and spiritual growth. Hogan was baptized as a born-again Christian at age 14. In 2007, he spoke publicly about how his faith kept him from self-destructing. On December 20, 2023, he was baptized again at Indian Rocks Baptist Church in Largo, Florida, a gesture that reflected a renewed spiritual journey later in life. Net worth and financial woes. At the peak of his career, Hogan made tens of millions. By 2007, his net worth was around $30 million. However, his divorce and lifestyle choices significantly reduced that fortune. He admitted to blowing hundreds of millions on lavish living during the 1990s. His final net worth was estimated at $25 million, which included the reduced Gawker settlement. Business ventures. Hogan opened a restaurant called Pastamania in 1995, located in the Mall of America. Despite heavy promotion during WCW broadcasts, it shut down within a year. The menu included gimmicky items like Hulk US and Hulkaroo. Health struggles and legal battles. Years in the ring took a toll on Hogan's body. He endured numerous back surgeries, including spinal fusion in 2010. Hogan later sued the Laser Spine Institute for $50 million, claiming they convinced him to undergo multiple ineffective procedures and used his name without consent. The institute shut down in 2019. Final days and death. In July 2025, Hogan passed away from cardiac arrest at his home in Clearwater, Florida, just a month after undergoing major spinal surgery. His wife Sky denied that his passing was linked to any more serious health condition. He was 71. Honors and legacy. In 2008, Hogan served as the king of the crew of Bacchus in New Orleans, fulfilling countless wishes for children through the Make-A-Wish Foundation. Despite the controversies, he remains one of the most influential figures in wrestling history. Conclusion. Hulk Hogan's life was as dramatic outside the ring as it was inside. While he dazzled millions and brought wrestling into the limelight, his legacy is also marked by scandal, courtroom battles, and personal heartache. Yet, through it all, he remained a household name, both for his unmatched wrestling charisma and his turbulent personal saga. Though he's gone, Hulk Hogan will forever be remembered as a titan of sports entertainment, flawed, larger than life, and unforgettable. Thank you guys for watching. Bless up.